material, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I make videos all about health, beauty, and fashion. And today I'm going to do a video about what things that I wish I would have done when I was in pharmacy school. If you're interested in, girl, I'm tripping up. If you're interested in watching that, keep on watching. Okay guys, so I wanted to share with you guys some things that I wish I would have done in pharmacy school. And although I really love my job and what I do, there may have been some experience that I wish I would have had. I mean, I don't know if it would have impacted the outcome that I have now, basically what I do now. But it would have been cool to have those experiences, because now as a professor, I see all the opportunities that the pharmacy students have during pharmacy school. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize all these experiences were out there, or maybe I was just too busy, I don't know, doing something. And so I wrote down some things that I wish I would have done. If you're new to my channel, I am a pharmacist. So I am a clinical pharmacist in a general internal medicine clinic. And I'm also an assistant professor at a pharmacy school. So if you want to learn more about specifically what I do, I'll put the link to my video that I did in the description box below. All right, so one thing that I know for sure that I wish I would have did just to get an experience is did an industry internship / rotation. So industry means basically working for a pharmaceutical manufacturer like Novartis, or I don't know, Lilly, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Merck. So like companies like that. And because now I see all the different experiences that a pharmacy intern, or even as a pharmacist, like the pharmacy positions in industry, there's like such a wide range. There's just not like one thing that you can do. And I feel like that have been a cool experience for me as a pharmacy student, to learn about those different opportunities and to actually see what those pharmacists do. Like now I have a colleague who is in the industry, and she tells me about all the different experiences, which is nice. But I think it would have been great if I'd have had that opportunity in pharmacy school. I was able to do it then and not learn while I'm, out of pharmacy school. Because in pharmacy school, you have that time set aside to figure out what you want to do and have those numerous experiences. Okay, another thing that I wish I would have done as a pharmacy student is had a more challenging acute care rotation at a larger academic institution. So acute care rotations are typically more challenging than some of the other rotations, but the amount of information that you learn during on that rotation is insane, depending on where the rotation is at. So when I did my acute care rotation, I did it at a smaller hospital, and I was talking to my friend at the time who was doing acute care at a larger academic institution, and her experience was much different than my experience. And although her experience was so challenging, it was very rewarding for her, because there were certain things that she did not have to study for on boards, because she knew from that rotation. Like, it really challenged her, and I wish I would have had that challenge and got the opportunities to learn those things on rotation instead of having to learn the things by myself studying from a NAPLEX book. So if you are, or whenever you have the opportunity to select your rotations, I highly recommend researching the rotations and trying to get a rotation that you feel as though is challenging, because at the end it will be very rewarding for you. Okay, so another thing that I wish I would have done as a pharmacy student is did a clinical rotation at a different city. So so when it comes to these rotations at different cities, sometimes they do have room and boarding, so that's a plus. But some of these rotations, there's not room and boarding, which may cause people not to do out of city or out of town rotations because it costs more money. But there are rotations that offer room and board. And if you are interested in an opportunity like that, I feel as though you should go ahead and take it, because when you're taken out of your environment, you know, you're sort of like somewhat vulnerable. But being vulnerable means that there's a chance for growth and you learn so much. So as a pharmacy resident, my second year, I was able to go to a medical mission. And I mean, that experience is life-changing. And I just wish I had somewhat of that experience during pharmacy school, where it didn't necessarily have to be a medical mission, but basically take me out of my own environment and place me in another environment, being able to work. I mean, you grow so much from it. And it's also fun, and it's the time to do it. So for any student who's in the position of choosing their rotations, please take the opportunity to choose rotations that are new, that are very interesting, very challenging, that can be out of your comfort zone. So that basically means you have a whole year of growth and different experiences, and all those experiences will help, you know, prepare you to be the best practitioner that you can once you graduate pharmacy school. Okay, so one last thing that I also wish I would have done during pharmacy school is hung out with my friends and family a little more. I love my family so much. I love my friends. I have such a great support system. I mean, I'm gonna show a video of me graduating, but it was insane the amount of people that came out for me. And even when I was crossing the stage, the dean of my pharmacy school, and you know, I gave him a hug, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, you had the whole neighborhood come out." I'm like, yeah, like they came. And although we all know pharmacy school is very challenging, I just wish I would have managed my time a little bit better, so I'd have been able to hang out with my friends and family some more, because like, why would I not want to do that?
This is so cute!
You need to move then. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take care. You see that sheet up there? Open it. Open it. All right. Don't get lifted.
So those are some of the things that I wish I would have done while I was in pharmacy school. If there's some things that you wish you would have done when you were in pharmacy school, put them down below. Or even if you're not in pharmacy school, if you're like in med school or nursing school, or you're going through your program as a respiratory therapist and there's some things that you wish you would have done, put them down in the comments below and let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And thanks for watching me. Peace and love.